All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the 2018 IFPA National Championships and Women's World Championships, right?
Right.
This is Carl D'Angelo. I'm here with Virginia. How are you doing?
Good. Wonderful.
Excellent. How's everyone in chat doing? We are in a separate room from the games. We can't see anything, so we're going to see if we can find a match to follow. That's why we were looking over the bracket earlier. So we're going to need a runner, probably. But we'll figure it out. In fact, we'll go to one of the room views. We'll just pick a game. See if we can see someone that's playing. I'll go to Aerosmith because that's one of the ones on the edge. Let's see if we see anything. And someone has messed with my camera since I was over there. Look at that.
Hey, that's a lovely view of a side box. You can kind of see stuff.
All right, output levels on this are maxed out, so the audio is as much as we can push out. I know it goes a little low for some reason. Haven't figured that out. Let's switch to something else. That doesn't exactly look good. Let's go over here.
Aerosmith's a silly game anyway.
We'll come back to that. I'm sure we'll see plenty.
Ah, here we go.
All right, so the question is, do you see anybody that's actually playing? So everyone gets 30 seconds of warm-up on the game beforehand. These matches are heads up, single elimination, best of 7. Let's see if I can figure out who we have here, because this is not Hannah and Allison. This would be Howie and Preston. So I've got this up here, and then this controls
that. Okay. Bear with Carl's instructions, guys. I'm learning on the fly.
All right. There we go. So this is Preston currently up. And Sorcerer, what are you trying to do? You're most people are trying to go for their 2-ball multi-ball, lock one ball on the ramp, shoot another ball up there. They'll start the multi-ball like Preston just has. Keep the balls in play. Try and spell Sorcerer on the targets. All those, and that. That will light your spinners, and then go to town on the spinners. While in multi-ball, if you shoot the ramp, you will increase your playfield multiplier. Right now it's at 2x. If you shoot the ramp one more time, it's 3x, and then the third time would be 5x.
All right, I know it's a multi-ball right now, but is it a lock-stealing game?
It is a lock-stealing game.
So something to be aware of if you're playing it. Make sure you get your multi-ball.
But it's always available, so it's always only one shot away. Or technically 2 shots, I guess you could say, to actually start your multi-ball.
He's definitely got the cradle down.
So we're not going to follow specific groups the whole way through. We're going to jump around. We'll jump between the nationals and the women's, and definitely pay a lot more attention to the women's as things wrap up, since that will probably wrap up slightly sooner than nationals. The beer makes me nervous. Is that beer? Is it Deborah's? If it's Deborah's,
it might be Deborah.
Okay,
yeah, it's
that's
yeah,
fine then.
we're good. It's Deborah's.
I just don't want anything going down and on all the equipment.
Why not?
Oh, you know.
And we have Deborah joining us to do some fine commentary.
Hello, everybody. I'll try to make it as fine as I can. What are we watching here?
Sorcerer.
We got... Is that Amy? Is that what we're watching?
No, we're watching these guys here.
Oh, I see.
Preston and Howie.
Good. I really like how Amy's getting the machine ready over there. Super serious. I may or may not have some money on her.
Yeah, the sports books were pretty busy yesterday with bets between nationals and women's. Probably tonight they'll start with Pin Masters.
That is why we're holding it in Vegas, right?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can
Because
bet on it.
Legal betting. I want to know, so in the left-hand ramp, the ramp that everybody wants, if they change the rubbers on that just for this competition, because they're not flat, they're actually like what do you call it?
thick.
Like an upside down rounded pyramid shape,
Right.
conical, like
Right.
a cone. Yes,
Yeah.
they're coned. Is that common for this game?
No, it's not factory, so I assume they changed it.
I was playing it the other night, and we were able to get up the left ramp no problem. So I wonder if that's going to change things.
It doesn't change it too much, I think. It's still a pretty wide.
Still pretty
entrance.
wide.
Yeah. It'll change the that orbit into the lanes more so than the ramp.
Oh, no. Oh.
Okay, that was player 2. We're only playing players 1 and 3 on solid states. So
So you just got a free ball?
yes, Howie got a free ball.
Good stuff. Good job, Howie.
All right, and why are we doing players 1 and 3?
We don't want to tilt through.
Right.
Right. For the people in the chat room who may not know.
Yeah.
IFPA standard practice.
Standard practice. Sorcerer standard practice. He's got the multi.
I'm one of the regular chats, not Chad B. There's multiple Chad B's.
Oh,
Oh, this double drain.
wicked double.
Oh, no, you can see right there. Nice. Oh, where's Aaron? All right, cool. You know Aaron? Very good, Ross. Say that. Okay. I remember his face a little bit from years ago. I was from Michigan. I met him there. Well, I think I'm up next, so.
Raymond, you know if it's like the internet? Unless you want to get a free trial.
Live stream isn't working as far as you can tell, or do you guys know?
We have the wind up and go.
Nice nudge. Okay, lock ball.
What's the link for the live stream?
So last night, Josh wanted to, or was it Zach? One of them, wanted to take out the, just get rid of multi-ball in this game and remove the little piece of metal at the end of the ramp.
This one here?
Yeah. He wanted to remove the thing that stops the ball from going in there, so you would never get multi-ball.
Ooh, that's wicked.
It is. It changes how people would play the game for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Changes everything.
Yeah, you'll see some interesting setups as we go through the games today.
I think we have a question from the audience. What's the link for the live stream?
Twitch.tv/IE Pinball.
Bingo.
Did you catch that?
I won't. Okay.
Sweet. All right.
Is there anyone that wants to see the brackets? You can go to IFPA Pinball. They are right on the front page. If you want to watch the status of the matches, they're going to try and keep the everything updated as much as possible, and
Yeah.
we will as well.
Here we have the fancy posters on the wall that Josh, I assume, will keep updated throughout the day.
Those are our analog results.
Yes, our analog.
Ooh, that was a nice fast shot to the left.
I don't know what camera you want to point at the score from Metallica.
Well, that can be your royal guard because it's right next to it.
Ooh, that was a nice catch.
Yeah, that's what I said. I've seen some nice cradling. No wonder these guys have made nationals. Cradling is
Oh, yeah.
nice.
Get number 2 in there. Or is he going to go for the spinner?
Oh, back out.
Back out.
Oh,
Oh.
did he tilt?
That's got to have been a tilt.
Yeah, he had to have tilted. They're starting the countdown. Definitely in between balls, if somebody has tilted, always wait. at least 30 seconds, I would say. You know, let that tilt bob settle, because if you walk up, plunge, and tilt, you're out of luck in most tournaments.
I practiced on the sorcerer before the match began, and I did get a tilt, and about 30-ish, 40-ish seconds later, while I was playing the next ball, and I wasn't worrying about waiting for the tilt bob to calm down because I was just practicing, but it tilted out on me with no warning. So this one's extremely sensitive today. Which means, I wonder what Preston's thinking about all this. I'm not familiar enough with either of these players to know if either of them are particularly intense in their movements.
I'm definitely starting to realize that if I do make it to the top 4, I have to make my 10:38.
I have a technical question, just because I don't know the answer. This is about the rigging and the setup. Are these all plugged into, are we plugged into the wall? Are things on batteries for the cameras?
I believe, yep, we are plugged into the wall for certain things. Some of them might have batteries, but I think there's a way that they hook them all together.
Okay.
It's been a while since I took part in the Papa setup, so.
I was getting curious about that. That's quite the immense setup out there.
Yeah, you guys can't see it, but there are cords everywhere underneath the games. Requires a lot of setup and definitely organization.
I was trying to get that ramp. All right, not bad. He can finish out his rollovers.
So they open the cabinet and you lose your multi-ball.
What do the 3 drop targets in the top right do for you?
I'm not sure. Not
Oh, boy.
100% familiar with the rules.
I'm very unfamiliar with Sorcerer. I'm not the person to know these answers.
Yeah, it looks like a lot. They're just going. They're trying to shoot multi-ball, all day.
And that's what I was told is just the that's the thing. That is the thing you want to do. All right, 1457 plus any good bonus. He's sitting pretty.
Yeah, 1.4 to 337. Howie's got some work to do.
Just a little. The 2-player, 4-player drain never ceases to kind of freak me out. Like, what?
Yeah, I know. I was looking at that, and I'm like, oh, yeah. Forgot
Like,
about
really? I forgot? I expect them to remember, and I'm forgetting. Do we have a chat stream as well on this?
that. Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Oh, here we go. The drops give you a number of points depending on which light is lit when you hit the first one. It's then a hurry up to finish the bank.
Oh, I see.
Thank you, Cephalopod, for that.
Cephalo, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I like knowing what rules to exploit and get the win. It's important, but it's nice to have fun with the rest of the board. I believe that's a big one for Mr. Roger Sharp. I hear stories that he's been known just to hit shots over and over again that are worth nothing because he simply likes the way they play.
Sometimes if that's what you know, that's what you do, or that's what you feel comfortable with.
That's what you enjoy. That's what brings you the most pleasure.
Yeah, most of the time I know the rule, but I can't hit the important shot, so I go for everything else because points are points in my mind.
Points are points.
And
except for in dialed in. Somehow in that game, if you don't hit the right shots, points are not points.
well, you get like 10 here, 10 there. It's just
Yeah,
not
you
the big
get
points.
a few, yeah.
I mean, I guess that game does that if you keep it alive long enough because everything starts multiplying through the roof.
Well, there it is.
Huh? Still.
We have our first stream win.
I finally got to Aerosmith Final Tour, but I missed beating it.
And they have asked everybody to write down their scores today because they have not set target scores for Pin Masters tomorrow. So you will see a lot of score writing and not just a win-loss.
All right, so now we have the cues and what everyone's waiting on, so we can
Oh,
pick
fabulous.
our matches here.
Now
So
we have an idea.
So what would you like to see?
Let's do some Game of Thrones since they did do some tweaking on that.
Who's on Game of Thrones right now?
Chad B and Cody.
Which Chad B is the question? Let's take a look at the.
Do we have any of the women's matches we can check out?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
That's what I'd like to see.
Carrie Jody is on Barracuda.
Ooh.
Sure.
Yeah, why?
Anna Tracy, Carrie Joni, Chris.
And they are done.
But
But we
the
have
next group is
Anna-
also
Anna and Tracy.
So we'll change that.
If you don't know how the women's nationals work, the top 16 were based on the Whopper points, and then the next 8 were wild card spots, which were based on the women's Whopper points. There's been some very good players in both aspects, so you're going to see some great top quality competition today.
I like Lord Squeak's comment that harmonious Doc SSS or Docs giving away all the secrets. Good Lord, that women's bracket though, West Virginia pinball. Is that who we're talking to there? What do you mean, good Lord, that women's bracket though? I want more on that comment.
Oh, West Virginia. Hi, Brian.
Is that Brian?
Brian Dye. So, all right, Barracuda.
This Barracuda is playing beautifully today, and there's definitely some give in it, so you can give it jiggles without getting a quick tilt. This one actually plays beautifully. For whatever reason, when I go to tournaments, Barracuda is one of the first things that fails and is taken out of the tournament, so I hope to see this one stay strong through the Pin Masters.
All right, they are walking in. Carrie and Jodine are walking up right now to play.
Okay.
And we have our first casualty. Royal Guard is out.
That one we saw coming.
That was an EM, right?
Yeah.
Are the EMs on 5 balls? Or is that the only? No, we have Misso. So
They're on 5 balls.
they're on 5 ball? Okay.
Did we answer this question yet? Horty57 asked if we have any links that show what games certain people are currently playing.
No, I
Can
wonder
we
if-
share that information?
See, I can view this. Let's see if I can share it.
Brian, I agree with you. It is a tough-looking bracket. What games are in the tournament? Ooh, I'd like to answer that one. Do we have that list actually in front of us?
I'm trying to read off it. There's
Oh, yeah, go
X-Men, Torpedo Alley, Time Machine, Sorcerer, Royal Guard, Bit the Dust, Misso, Metallica, Iron Man, Game of Thrones, Black Rose, which was an interesting choice, Barracuda, Aerosmith, Abra, and 4 Queens. So quite a field out there.
Hey, if your headphones are too loud at any point, just let me know. I can turn them down if you want.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Which streaming software are we using for this broadcast?
Twitch.
We use
Twitchy
Twitch as
Twitch.
the platform and XSplit for the software.
Thank you.
Oh. I just assumed we used Twitch. I
Like
know
Twitch
nothing
software.
about the rest of it. Bear with me.
Oh my god, look at the size of that CRT.
Yeah, it's a good mix of games. Gorin 1818. Escher's dad. Hello, Adam.
It's Steve Pub. Thanks for the subscription. Sorry, I don't have any notifications set up on this stream. We don't want to, disturb the broadcast this time around.
So Docs says we need to try to catch Raymond on Black Rose when he picks it.
Well, we will do the best we can.
All right.
All right.
So I think we should move to something else at this point because I don't think Carrie and Jodine are actually going to start playing.
Yeah, maybe there's an issue on it because seems like nothing has changed.
We had a request for the Game of Thrones, so we could always try to get back to
Oh,
a girl
or
matchup.
There's
anybody
Abra,
on
which
it?
is Priyanka, and I don't know much about Abra, so let's check it out.
Yeah. I might actually be able to tell you about that one. I was reading up on the rules yesterday.
There were 60-second tutorials, I believe, done for each of
those
the
were cool.
games.
Do we have the link for that?
Do we know where it was?
I'd be able to look it up on my phone.
Okay, we got Priyanka up on Abra.
Oh, I love this game. Abracadabra.
The group playing and watching in person is very excited. We got this up on the stream.
Okay, so this game works. You know the game?
Oh,
I
talk
wish
to
I
us
could
about
tell.
it.
Okay, so you want to drop down. Okay.
I know what I
let me
learned
start over.
yesterday, and that's it.
So you have your bonus value at the bottom here. I'm going to reach over here. Right now,
Ooh.
the lit target is worth the bonus value. So you can see these. There's lights on the plastics.
Okay,
here
and those
there.
alternate?
Right. So anytime you hit a pop bumper, it'll switch the light.
How does it work if that target's already down?
You don't get that score
Okay.
until you reset all the
Until
targets.
you reset them.
Right. Now, once you get all the targets, it advances the bonus value. So now she's at 2,000 points. And there's another way to do that with the 4 lanes at the top. If you get all 4 lanes, then it will also advance the value.
Are you sure it doesn't say it raises it? But I guess that would make sense. Yeah, I know that.
Is this a one-player game?
This is a 1-player game,
Yep.
tilt ends game.
Yeah, what, I believe all the EMs are set that way,
Yeah.
tilt ends game. So something else to be aware of as you play in tournaments. Watch out
Ooh.
for those tilt end games.
She advanced her bonus. I know that all the drop targets, once you get all of them down, you can hit the middle target to reset. Does that advance the bonus?
Yes.
What kind of effect does that have on the
Yeah.
score? Okay.
Yeah, it advances.
Getting all four of the numbers, that it advances the bonus. That's it. Okay.
Right, right.
Oh!
One thing I like about this game, so I can do drawing on
Yeah.
this screen if I want to
Yes.
do.
Yep.
When the ball hits here and here, if you give it a nice, just an easy little nudge, it's so quick to go popping up into the drop targets up here.
Because those are slings up there.
Oh
right?
yeah, they're slings. I was just impressed by how well you can just keep it up there by little nudges.
That'd be like, I remember Robert
Nice.
Daniel would do that on
Just getting those rollovers for days.
for the 1,000
52. Priyanka.
Maxed out her value here,
Yeah, it's-
5,000.
All right. So at this point, she just wants to keep hitting drop targets in the center shot.
The lit drop target.
The lit drop target. What does a non-lit drop target get you?
500, I
10
think.
points?
With an EM, you never know. It's 1,000 until it's not lit, and then it's 10.
So those give you, oh, you only get the bonus if
What gets the pop bumpers to light up?
There's always one lit. I think the light on the left one
Is just
going in
out?
and out. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
anytime you hit a sling,
Anytime you hit a switch?
not all switches,
Certain switches.
but yeah, they'll alternate.
Anytime you hit a sling or maybe the, well,
Sometimes I think the lit pop bumper maybe.
that's what I thought. Because it
Switches
looked
it?
like it
Yeah.
changed it.
Yeah, it switches. So
Okay.
It's on the right now.
Wow, look at that score.
Yeah.
That's strong. She's still got a ball. Solid game.
So does the bonus count down at the end?
There is no bonus.
Oh,
Nice. Nice clean
she's got her
save.
bonus value max, but she didn't have bonus. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, because it's not. It's the value for the drop targets.
Okay.
Okay, now you're. I don't know what that would give you. What does that give you if your bonus is maxed?
It gives you 5,000 because it gives you your bonus and it moves it up. And then your special is less.
Okay, so just because I'm a newbie on this game, to be very clear, even though I'm pretty sure you already said it, if you max your bonus and then hit the lit drop target, that's what gets you that bonus.
Correct.
And the bonus stays high, or does it go back down once you hit it?
It carries over for the whole game.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I
So
noticed
many
the ban-
points.
Yeah. I noticed the bonus value hadn't changed much. Well, she's at
about to roll it.
96.
I want to see this.
Nice shot.
Nice.
Boom.
Yes.
Gorgeous. Nice.
Nice chill.
The game doesn't look quite level to me, does it?
It's not quite level. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a little
you're
bit of a
right.
nudge. Not a nudge, but
Nice
a
job.
roll to the right.
Okay,
Good
109,
game, Priyanka.
210.
And what,
Very
Amanda's
good
up
game.
after Priyanka? Yeah, Amanda's got some work to do. It's the only problem with the one-player games.
This looks like it's their second match. According to that sheet, I couldn't see who won the first match.
No.
Do we get screen grabs?
You said we're not using instant replay today.
What?
Nope, nope. Got it. Yeah. I ran out of time to do a lot of
Pinball
stuff.
profile is Alex really brain is Jeff on? Hey Teolis.
Oh yeah, Jeff's in Louisville instead of being where the fun stuff is.
Went to the IFPA page to get my IFPA number, and then I came back and I was
Yeah, and there is another tournament going on this weekend. If you guys didn't know that, there is the Louisville Arcade Expo. The Replay Foundation runs that one. They will be streaming as well, so you need almost 2 TVs or 2 computers to be able to watch both streams. I believe that one starts tomorrow.
Right, we have the Canadian contingent on. Josh just came on. Hello, Josh. Jeff says, see you at Louisville. You just hop a plane and head over.
Yeah, I was excited this year. I was finally going to get to go to Louisville, and then my husband qualified for nationals. It's like Louisville, Las Vegas, Louisville, Las Vegas. Las Vegas won. So maybe next year.
Ooh, good save, good save.
Nice.
And the right lean gave her a little bit of an edge there as it came back down to the right flipper.
Yeah, Amanda's wearing a Super Electric shirt, I believe. She is part of the Cleveland contingent, correct?
She's in Ohio. On Ohio, and we got a lot of those in the women's tournament this year. It's fantastic. I did not make it in. I was an alternate, but we've got Amy, we've got Amanda, we've got Megan. Just killer team.
And Priyanka's from Pittsburgh, so we basically have the Cleveland versus Pittsburgh.
Ooh, an age-old battle.
Yes.
Since time immemorial. Oh boy.
She's really got a hold of that.
Yeah.
Oh, she's doing some nice work. She's
still in ball 1.
Is that why when the ball comes down from the top left?
Yes, good stop. You know, that's something they've got a lot in Cincy. They got a lot of great EMs to practice on. So if she's spent any quality time in Super Electric, she's got that under her belt.
Wait, you think we don't have EMs in Pittsburgh? Come on.
What don't you have in Pittsburgh?
Well, currently,
I never said anything bad about Priyanka's play. Obviously, it was excellent. I'm simply saying that Priyanka's not up against the slouch here.
No.
Oh, that was nice. Oh, good. That right lean, man.
Yeah, that's really.
Oh.
Still, that was
Oh,
a
it was a good
nice
start.
ball.
Good start. I would have loved to have seen a soft plunge on the 4 there.
Or no, well, she didn't flip, did she?
Soft plunge, soft plunge, soft. Oh.
I bet you could shots it if you did it off the bottom.
Yeah, too bad we have such a crappy camera setup. We don't know what ball it is.
They're giving us.
Well, I don't know. Could somebody in the audience please go run in and see what ball we're on?
Yeah, the audience can give us an assist here.
Yeah, you can't
audience
see
is
it, but we have
arguing
about 10 or 15 people watching a big screen TV with this broadcast
There's
on
no
it.
space in that room.
Yeah,
Oh, that was a good save.
They did ask the participants that if you're not currently playing to remain outside the room,
Yeah.
because as you can see, there is not a lot of space in there.
I think the camera adds 10 feet of space. Like, it's not even that much space. Oh, yeah, they're talking about shots to that 4. Oh, this is not good. Where that right lean is not going to help you. All right, this could be it. Yes, 4. She got that. Boom, boom.
Oh,
That's some bad bounce luck.
sometimes that's all it is. You have that really good ball and then not a whole lot after that.
Yep. Nice push, though. Man, those are some good games.
Okay, where do we want to go next, my dear?
Oh,
What looks good?
what do we got? What do we got?
Oh, wait, let me scroll up. Here we go.
I would love to see some Amy Megan on Aerosmith. Are they on that right now?
Aerosmith, I'm not sure, but we can find out. So, okay. Oh, okay. That's right, yeah. All right, we're going to Aerosmith. then bounce back over to here and Aerosmith.
Okay. So somebody's playing Aerosmith. Ball one. Okay, they just started. Awesome.
No, what's wrong with Black Rose?
Oh,
No, it's a new meta to start walking.
we got Amy and Megan. Amy and Megan. Yeah, how do we switch? Yeah, how do I switch that?
No, dude. Oh, wait, it depends on what you're gonna.
We're learning, guys.
That right, right. If you can combo ramps while you switch. Yeah, I've gotten 200 million out of it.
Lord Squeak, we are working on it.
Amy and Megan. Bear with us, guys.
That is everybody.
Okay, so change. Okay. Now how do we change the screen?
That's it. I can't. I don't have it. I don't have it.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh,
Okay,
yes.
Amy is in the picture playing. Lord Squeak, she's right there.
Yeah, not being able to see into the room kind of makes you.
It's tough. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was talking to Zach. We're gonna open up a little chat window kind of here so we can talk between.
Rooms.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
And it's also not consistent between players either. It is not.
The brackets are at IFPA Pinball.
Yes.
And they are right on the front page, I believe Carl said earlier. So if you want to see where your favorite player is advancing or favorite players, because with 2 tournaments going on right now, you might be rooting for several people. All right, so Aerosmith, the toy box was disabled.
Toy box was disabled. Yes.
Yeah, there were announcements made at the beginning of the tournament saying what changes were made to each game. So, what can you tell me about Aerosmith? Do you know much?
Oh, are you asking me?
I'm asking you. Sorry,
Oh.
Deborah.
No problem. Yeah, I can tell you about Aerosmith. I can tell you things, not like a Wordrick level knowledge or expertise, but I can give you information. So the toy box is where you get your locks, and you want to get pretty low on the right flipper to get to the toy box, which is kind of always my Achilles heel. I'm always flipping and hitting the ramp, which isn't the worst, but if I'm trying to get the locks lit and get my multi-ball started, I tend to kick myself for always going a bit too early. So you go down low on the flipper, you get your locks lit, and then you want to come over here, right there, and that's where you get your lock. Ordinarily, the toy box right here opens up, and you get a ball that flings over right into it. But today it's disabled. That way, you don't have new balls coming into the shooter lane, which gives you a really interesting advantage when you're just in an arcade playing. You can do a short plunge, and the ball comes up here and hides, and then comes boom. So if you've got multiple locks lit, you can. If you've got all full 6 locks, you can short plunge a ball into a lock over and over again and get a pretty fast multi-ball, which is a really neat feature of this game.
Really enjoying that telestrator, aren't you? You were drawing lots of lines.
Dude, it's so much fun.
I know.
How do you get rid of the lines?
Escape on the keyboard.
Escape? Okay, I'm like, I can't get rid of them when I do them, but somebody's taking care of it for me, so thank you. Yeah, that's amazing. He came over and touched it and made lines. I was like, oh, this is incredible. I don't have to try to verbalize what I'm talking about. I can just dot it.
All right, so she's got multi-ball started. Her extra ball's lit.
I was going to say she's going for it. Okay, the other thing about this game that I'm assuming most people know in this stream, but you never know, is that you can go for 3-ball multi-ball or 4, 5, or 6. And every time you wait to get another ball trapped up for multi-ball, you're going to get much larger scores when you do finally cash it in. So it's a risk-reward strategy. And I think, did she go for 4-ball? Is that what she did?
I think so.
I think that's what I saw. My favorite mode to play on this game is walk this way, because once you go through, you don't have to completely finish it. You get super ramps, which you can go around and around and around and around again on the left ramp.
Okay.
to the left flipper.
So this one actually, the songs do get you different modes.
The songs get you different modes. Correct. It's not like
Metallica?
yeah, it's not like Metallica where
It's
you're
more-
not really getting much. It's not like the cities on Kiss where that's not doing anything for you.
So it's more like AC/DC.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Or the songs on Kiss.
Oh, okay. All right, drain. Let's see, we're up again. We know.
You got that escape button ready?
Yeah.
All right, you ready? Okay, so so when you time out a mode and you're still in play with the ball,
Yes.
you put the ball right there. You
Okay.
pop it back in, and then you can choose a different mode. Yeah, and then whichever mode you choose depends on. You can get awards. You can get super ramps, super pops. I think you can
Ooh, she
get
got
a
a
super
danger.
spinner. Oh, that was nice. Oh, she made the camera go all fuzzy.
Oh, these cameras are probably fairly close to the games because otherwise you can't see much.
And I can't see anything for the score on Amy's. Is she at 22? It's really hard to see.
Oh, there's a tilt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
All right, what are the scores here?
we got
Okay,
player
yeah.
one,
Amy,
22.
Amy maximized that multi-ball.
Yeah, we are done. Okay.
Okay, so they're going to work on
We are tweaking
camera
the
angle.
broadcast.
Not camera angle, camera focus.
Oh,
Ha ha ha.
getting a little bit better with this. A little bit better. We can zoom in on people.
So
All
does,
right.
does that save for Aerosmith individually, so it'll automatically go to a zoom? Okay,
Okay.
cool. That's awesome.
All right, so where do we want to go next? How about we talk about Black Rose? Why not? Do a little bit of Black Rose, because
Is Becker on Rose?
not yet. No, but yeah. Phil and Luke, which is a 27 versus 38. Oh, yeah, we can watch whoever Carl gets to play next.
All right. Give me some help. Who's dead flip?
Jack Danger.
Is it Jack Danger? I figured it was Danger.
All right.
What's up, Danger?
Oh, this one at least you can see the screen a little bit
But not the
better.
flippers. The flippers are.
Cut off. That's okay. You don't
Come
need to see
on,
the
man.
flippers anymore.
I want to see the Everyone wants to see the flippers. It's crazy.
All right, so Black Rose. Thing I know most is you shoot it up that middle.
It's all about the locks on the left.
Yeah.
Not to be too simple about it.
It's fine. Wait, fix the camera? What? You can do this remotely? Oh.
He's just now noticing there are no flippers. Too groovy.
Yeah,
for
the games may have switched a little or moved a little bit since Carl did his setup. All right, we're into video mode. Is ready. Video mode.
All right.
You fire
Pop-
cannonballs.
Pop quiz. What's the extra ball worth for points?
500,000.
Anybody in the stream know what the extra ball for points is worth when they have the extra balls turned off?
Okay. Lock ball. He got a 2-ball multi-ball started. Ooh. Ouch.
Oh, and we got a great shot of Brother Sharp. And Becker, man. Black Rose is awful. JSC, justify.
The theme's interesting. The playfield's interesting. There's probably more to it than I ever realized, but yeah, the cannon is usually my, interesting shot. It's fun to watch that.
I like the strategy of going for multi-ball. You can let it drain out the left from the multi-ball shot, and if you do nothing, it'll touch the left flipper, pop over to the right, and hit the left again. It looks scary, but it was pretty consistent, and I don't know if that's true on every black rose, but you could get it to roll back up and then let it bounce over to the right flipper and just take another shot at the lock. Quick and easy.
And you can see Carl, our fine. Yeah, Carl hard at work.
Look at those shiny flippers. Josh is cheating. Josh is cheating. He's always cheating. Why is that a surprise to anybody? He's cheating all the time and he still can't win the biggies. I don't understand.
Josh isn't playing today, I don't believe. I
Well,
don't think
I
either
saw
of the
I
Sharp
saw him with
brothers
hands
are.
on pinballs. I mean, we all saw it. Yeah, he's not playing today.
Okay, now we have the cannon lid on.
Oh, what's your favorite cannon shot, Virginia?
Straight up the middle.
Straight up the middle? Only if the ship's getting ready to get exploded. Otherwise, I'm taking that ramp.
I didn't say I knew how to play it perfectly.
That left ramp is so. I don't know if the left ramp is the most lucrative thing to go for. As far as I was told, just go for anything that's flashing. But I know that it's a lot of fun.
So typical pinball, keep the ball in play and shoot the flashing shots. Then you got, it made. Even if they're only worth 10 points.
Oh, straight down. So who we've got? So Phil Crittlebow and Luke Shabanoli. Am I pronouncing these names correctly at all?
Yeah, I have. Luke looks like he's
Amazing names.
representing. Oh, interesting. Kansas versus Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
Yeah, KS versus SK.
That's great. No wonder this match is happening.
And
We needed this.
a drain.
Jeff, since somebody has to be here shit-talking Josh, can I swear on this stream? Is this against the rules?
We should probably make it a family-friendly.
Since there's got to be someone here trash-talking the Mr. Josh Sharp, Jeff, I figured I would do it for you since you couldn't be here, since you chose Louisville.
Yeah, but I believe Pinball Profile did do a
Yeah, it's
podcast on Josh
it's
right
like a
before.
love-hate, love-love relationship.
Was that a double drain? That looked like a double drain.
JSD says rooting for Trent, but I think Colin, Urban, or Carl will win.
Now call up your bookie and make that bet.
Yeah, make that bet.
Oh, wait.
Go Saskatchewan.
Sheesh. Oh, ball save. Always be aware of the ball saves.
Did anyone answer the question about the extra ball? I was trying to read up on the chat about it. Do you know?
Carl's slacking.
I gotta know. Carl.
Running everywhere.
My question is, because I just really want to know, what's the extra ball worth on Black Rose when it's turned off?
I have no idea. Sorry. Cannot help you. Chat room.
Chat room, help us out.
Yeah, go to Google if you don't know. Google it.
It's probably nothing.
Did
right?
you?
Yeah,
did
probably.
Did you notice that KS is competing against SK here? This is the big one. This is for all the marbles.
Oops, sorry, darling. Okay. Yeah, if you're playing in a tournament, always be aware of your ball save.
Ship
If
talking.
it's actually working.
Ship talking. Thanks, Danger.
Because with a ball save, if you don't see your bonus count down and you walk away, you're out of luck. And same thing with your EMs. They're 5 balls, so always make sure that, well, in most tournaments, always make sure that you have played all 5 balls. I have score kept at Papa and watched people walk away from ball 5. And by the time the next player's up, the last player is long gone. So
You should have seen the place. It was different than last year. I heard. So excited.
All right, got Karen against Mika.
Oh, X-Men.
Is it Mika or Micah?
Probably Micah. That X-Men's a little off center.
Yes, it looks like it's been nudged at some point.
A Josh Sharp slide.
Shocking.
It could be a slide save that did that.
It's all the way at the end there, too. I'm going to see if I can zoom in some.
All right, X-Men.
Oh, I'm not.
There are villains and heroes. Some of these shots are tough. I know the two multi-balls, I always go for Wolverine first, and then I go for Magneto. Those are my two biggest. Then each hero has their own modes that you have to go for, same with the villains.
And I learned today that you can stack the heroes typically, although that's turned off as a feature for the Nationals. Is that right?
I believe so, yeah. Yeah, you can stack them.
Well, what does that do for you specifically?
With the hero modes, no, you can't stack any of the. You can stack a villain with a hero, but you
Oh,
can't.
that's
you can't do.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
do
I knew you
multiple
could
heroes.
stack one of them, so thank you.
There's a number of games in this tournament that I haven't had a lot of time with. Sorcerer, Black Rose, X-Men, actually.
Wait, you know a Stern distributor, you mean he hasn't taught you the fine art of playing some of these Sterns?
He's taught me about rules of hundreds of games, Stern and otherwise, and
They all blend together after a while?
not even that. It's just I only ask about the games that are in front of me, and there's very rarely an X-Men in front of me, and I wonder why that is.
Oh.
Probably because Josh Mullet's got the only one in Columbus under lock and key at his place. I'm
Yeah.
guessing that's the problem.
Yeah. We've had a few on location, and
Ooh, it is pronounced Mika.
Mika. Thank
Mika. Awesome. That would be my preferred way.
you. All right, what do we got going here? We've got Magneto multi-ball.
So yeah, even Danger says you don't see too many X-Men on location where he's at. And that's in Chicago, right? Wait, is Danger in Chicago or New York? Or where are you at, Danger?
Chicago.
You are in
Chicago.
Chi-Town. Okay.
I don't know. I've seen a bunch in Pittsburgh.
I see them all at the other places.
But then again, Pittsburgh has so many different games at different locations that it's amazing.
Which multi-ball have we got going on here?
That was Magneto.
This is Magneto? Okay. Yeah, I just learned about how to get Hellfire and the other one. This is how much I don't know about this game. This is embarrassing. I shouldn't be on this feed not knowing so much about the games that we've watched so far. The two villain multi-balls. I just learned about qualifying them and getting them in the scoop.
Brotherhood and Hellfire.
Thank you.
Brotherhood,
Thank you. Brotherhood and Hellfire.
Yeah, I totally mind blanked. But yeah, you have 4 different multi-balls you can get on this game.
A Wolverine, Magneto, Hellfire, and Brotherhood.
Yeah.
No.
I
All
believe
right.
they're all multi-balls.
So right now she's in a villain mode, Sentinels.
Okay.
Well, she was, I should say.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I was looking, trying
And
Wolverine worked out Magneto or
Oh. I can now chat with Josh and Zach here. All right, now we have communication.
Communication is good stuff.
does that
Okay.
mean they'll be able to tell us what the scores are?
No, they're not recording it for this first round, they said. So after this round, they'll start tracking.
I just figured
wins
they
and
could look
losses.
over and say, oh, yeah, the scores
You'd think
are.
so.
I don't know. I think they're unrealistic scores. You've got the top, 16 women, the top 50 or so players in North America. I think there are going to be some blow-up scores.